Time now for Media Watch, a look at what's been making news in the Chinese media. An agreement between law enforcement agencies in Taiwan and mainland China to work together to combat crime seems to be bearing fruit. Sina.com reports that since cooperation began in June, 4 separate cases of telecom fraud have been cracked. These involve the arrest of over 70 suspects from Taiwan and more than 10 from the mainland. The two sides also exchanged over 4,000 files of information on the wanted criminals. The joint agreement was signed in April at the third round of talks between the mainland-based Association of Relations across the Taiwan Straits and Taiwan's Straits Exchange Foundation. More than 20,000 people in the northern Chinese province of Shanxi have signed a petition asking for leniency in the case of a young local man accused of murder. The 19-year-old is suspected of stabbing a village official to death. The China Youth Daily reports claims from locals that the dead official had used the power of his position to abuse villagers for years. They gave examples of detaining a man for 4 months for vandalism, beating up those who would not agree with him, and handing down a 1-year suspended sentence to a man involved in a street fight. And in another case involving a leniency plea, villagers in the southern city of Nanning are asking a court to go easy on 2 brothers who beat an AIDS-stricken thief to death. The dead man broke into the brother's house, but they caught him and beat him with a stick. When the man died, police detained the brothers for murder. However, around 1,000 villagers signed a petition pleading for light punishment. They claimed the victim had stolen from almost all the homes in the village. They said the brothers could not tolerate him, but did not kill him intentionally. One villager quoted by the station said the brothers eliminated a public scourge for us all. A lawyer said the court may consider the villager's petition, but it will not necessarily deliver a lighter sentence. 2009 China author Rich List has been released by the Changjiang Times. It's the 4th annual ranking of the 25 highest-grossing Chinese authors based on royalties. Taking the top spot this year is the so-called king of fairy tales, Zheng Yuanjie, who toppled popular youth writer Guo Jingming from the #1 position. Guo has led the list for the past 2 years. Zheng earned around $3 million this year, while Guo banked around $2.3 million. Zheng is the founder of King of Fairy Tales magazine, for which he has written for the past 23 years. Now, a post-1980s writer, Guo is also the chief editor of Top Novel, a popular youth magazine. Third place was Yang Hongying, a children's book writer specialising in fiction, with earnings of around $1.8 million. In a bid to combat the latest drop in visitor numbers during the colder months, Beijing's Bird's Nest Stadium has been transformed into a winter wonderland for skiers and boarders. From next Saturday, an entrance fee of around $17 will get you into this frosty version of the iconic Olympic venue. The cost of converting the stadium includes providing around 16 inches of artificially produced snow and building a temporary ski slope in the grandstands is around $7 million. But organisers are hopeful of making a healthy profits. They expect to attract more than 20,000 visitors a day, with just 5,000 a day needed to cover the costs. Finally, the Global Times has a story of a clown who swapped his costume and makeup to become the owner of a swish new flower shop in one of Beijing's more upmarket retail streets. The paper reports the new business owner used to sell his flowers around the city dressed as a circus funnyman, but the gimmick worked and his funny idea has transformed a 30-square-foot stall into a company with assets of 300,000 yuan, well over $40,000, and 17 staff. However, in true clown tradition, there's still some sadness behind the smile. Despite the newfound success, he told the paper, "I'd rather be a clown than a boss. That's true happiness." And that's today's Media Watch. In fact, that's all from the team here at BON News for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next.